first up on the platform, it's Rick. And he's facing the Cobra. Over to John Anderson.
On guard.
Plenty of smiling going on.
3, 2, 1.
But now the smiles are over, it's down to business. And how can Rick do against Cobra? Oh, look at that! Steps across, but he was on his way. And in the replay, that was the one.
Gladiators!
Shook him, stepped over, it was all over. Gary's up next. Great support from his kids who are big fans of the show.
They love Gladiators. They watch it. Last year, they were glued to the set at each program, and I've got a load of pictures sent from my kids that they've drawn of all the characters, which they're going to absolutely love. There's a tremendous one of Shadow. He's ginormous, and I'm like a little daisy standing at the side of him. And the kids have all done their little bit that they want me to give to them. Yeah, so they're big fans, and I hope they shout for me instead of the Gladiators on the night.
3, 2, 1.
Well, Gary also likes music, and it looks like he's hearing bells at the moment. The song he doesn't want to hear is Another One Bites the Dust. Look at Cobra. It's hammer time, and it's home time. So the boys scores after 6 events. Rick 25, Gary 32.
Well, still to come, of course, we have the exciting nail-biting eliminator. So don't go away. Join us after the break here on Gladiators. Welcome back to the National Indoor Arena in Birmingham. Well, it's been described as nail-biting, completely unpredictable, and potentially back-breaking. It is, of course, the eliminator.
Tracy leads by 10 points. She'll have a 5-second head start over Gail.
Tracy, you will go on my first whistle. Gail, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
So Tracy, with a 5-second head start, hits the high and low hurdles. Here comes Gail. And Tracy making hard work of that rope, and Gail already catching her. To the overhead ladder. And this eliminator course really is quite evil. Don't forget, they drop into the pit, there's a 10-second penalty. And they'll have to wait that 10 seconds. Across the rolling beam and onto the cargo net. And they're calling out, "Come on, Hippo." The Gale there, her nickname. She comes across the rolling beam. And Tracy putting some distance between them again. And down the zip line. And you get the feeling that Tracy's doing this for her baby Xeon, who's very much in the front of her mind, and let's hope that she rolls this back in years to come and sees her mum go into the quarterfinals. You do a cool head on that balance beam. Has she saved enough in the legs? That evil travelator. Gail's behind her. She pumps up to the top, grabs the rope. Geronimo through the paper burst, and that's one for Xeon. At the travelator. Has Gail got the legs? She certainly has. Great contender. Geronimo!
Well, Tracy, what are you going to say for yourself?
I'm ready for the next round.
Great stuff. Have you enjoyed it?
Definitely, it's a really good laugh. And I want to say thank you to all the floor crew that helped us for the training, because they were really good as well.
Great stuff. Well, we'll be seeing you again. Well done, Tracy.
Well, Gail, I know you've been psyching yourself up for this event, particularly perhaps because it's the make or break one, and you didn't quite make it.
No, I really like it, but I lost it on that rope.
It's a difficult one, and it's really very, very hard for many people to find their way up the rope.
Yeah, it is. It's really hard and a lot of training, and it's just one of those things. Tracy's been a really good contestant.
She certainly has, but so have you. Well done to Gail.
Thank you.
Really well.
Right, next up, the men's event.
Gary, our oldest man in the competition, leads by 7 points, which gives him a 3.5-second head start over Rick.
Gary, you will go on my first whistle. Rick, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Well, who's your money on? Gary with a 3.5-second head start, or Rick? There's Mum. Go on, get up there. Oh, Rick's dropped. That'll be a 10-second penalty wait. And now, Gary gets a good run at that cargo net. And John Anderson holding Rick back. You've got to wait the full 10 seconds. Look at the distance between them now. Down the zip line. That's better. Now it's just the travelator, and his wife Dawn is on her feet. She can smell victory. Surely he's got to do it. Oh, he slipped! And a second time, and look at that. Rick is right behind him, and the wife is reminding him he's behind you. And here comes Rick as he motors up the top. Oh, he's fallen off too. And this is dramatic stuff. Well, Gary is out of puff, and Rick takes a long run up. Has he got the legs? He's going for it. Yes! He's going to do it. And look at Gary. He knows it's over. Geronimo, Rick's in the quarterfinals. Oh, the legs are gone. And Gary determined to finish this. Mom and Dad can hardly bear to look. No. Come on. John saying one more try and that's it. Brave man, great contender, but you've got to know when to say no.
Rick, what a tremendous finish.
You just got to keep pumping and not give up. You always got to fight, and you always come through. Eventually.
Well, eventually, and you certainly did. You're through to the quarterfinals. Well done, Rick.
Well, Gary, courageous effort. But you had such a head start. What happened?
Not making excuses. I've had some problems in training, but I just got over them. I just didn't have the legs at the end, did I? But wonderful experience. I love everybody who's been to watch me. Oh, thanks very much.
Well done, Gary.
Cheers.
Well done.
Thank you.
These these are our winners from this week. Tracy and Rick, they're through to the quarter-finals. Watch next week and you could follow 4 more attempting to get into the semi-finals after they've faced the might of the Gladiators.
Time to come along. You can take control and feel the drawing. Going down to the front of the eliminator. Let's go and breaking it down with the gladiators. Cause you may see a dark town block out the line. Boom, boom, hit by the shell.
Do not attempt to recreate any of the events you have seen on Gladiators. Both contenders and gladiators have been trained for this competition, and safety equipment is mandatory.
The Gladiators.